The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Hello guys, and welcome to another unboxing and review video, and today we're taking a look at OCK from Spider-Man No Way Home. Guys, there was a lot of controversy about the head sculpt, and let me tell you, in this video I'm gonna show you everything. But before we start, if you want to get this figure or any other collectibles, make sure you check out Comic Concepts. I put the link in the description below. Don't forget to use the code MOHC10 and you can save $10 store-wide. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases, posting videos and live streams, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't miss anything. Alright guys, enough with the talking, let's start with the unboxing. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, and here we have the box. As you can see, we have a nice picture of OCK in the front. This is the deluxe edition. This is the side. Continuation of the picture from the front. This is the back with a crystal warning. Small pieces, do not need it. This is the other side, OCK. And that's basically it. Now, this thing has a cover. So if you remove the cover, you'll see the packaging in a nice window design here. And of course, you have the main guy, OCK, with all the tentacles and all the mightiness there. This is the side of the box, OCK. This is the back with some multi-universe type of style, and the other side of the box. So far, so good. Now, out of the packaging, guys, we have the figure here, and we have three trays. The first one is the deluxe tentacles. So as you can see here, very nicely done, and don't worry, I'm gonna show you everything in just a second. So these are the tentacles, and of course the brand new smell of a Hot Toys. Here we have the figure. Underneath we have the other tentacles and the base. But let me tell you, first impression actually very positive. This one looks pretty good. Still something off on the head sculpt, and don't worry, I'm gonna go deeper in just a minute. So we have the figure, we have the accessories, and that's basically it. Now let's take a closer look at the accessories. So we're gonna start with the deluxe edition, which is this, right? So we have the tentacles here, as you can see, looking very nice. You can see the claws here with a nice red and silver color there. You can actually move these pieces up and down because there is a nice articulation on this thing. Now, if you open this or you expand the claws, you can see the middle piece or the little red dot, which is kind of like give you the impression that it is a lighter feature, but it is really not. This is the bottom where you can connect the tentacle to the figure. Now the other one here is the bottom tentacle. So I'm going to show you just one. They come two, obviously. As you can see, very nicely painted in silver and red. Same as the other one, you can actually articulate the claws like so. So this one seems to have more articulation. And if you open this, you can see the middle there, which it is not a lot of picture, but it's just kind of giving you the impression. Now this thing is fully articulated, so you can shape it any form you want. As you can see, red and yellow. This is the bottom piece that you can connect to the figure, and that's basically it. Alright guys, so now let's take a look at the other accessories. As you can see, we have the base, the hands, the other four tentacles, and of course the glasses. No goggles this time, but glasses. Now let's take a closer look at the first tentacle here. And this one is the bottom piece. This is kind of like, if you get the regular version, this is basically what you will get. As you can see, the middle also has this nice red light, which is obviously not functional, and you can also articulate the claws, so not bad. As you can see, you can move it as well. Now this one here is painted with silver and yellow, kind of like a dark yellow, and this is the bottom piece that you can connect to the figure in the back. And don't worry, I'm gonna show you everything in just a minute. And that's basically it for this tentacle. Now taking a closer look at the other one here, this is the one that goes to the top. As you can see, also fully articulated. You can see some mechanical pieces in the middle. Now this one here looks very nice, and similar as the other one, this one is painted in silver and yellow, and it looks pretty cool. You can also shape it any form you want, so that's good for articulation and of course poses. And don't worry, I'm going to show you 5 poses in this video, and that's it for this tentacle. Now let me show you the tentacle spear here, and as you can see, nicely painted in plastic, very pointy, so just be careful. And this one you can attach to the upper tentacles, so let me show you how to do that. So the middle, you just put it like so, And that's it. That's how we will look with the tentacle connected. So very good attention to detail. Now for the next one, guys, we have the base. As you can see, Doc Ock there, Doc Ock as the name tag, and the bottom, nothing else, very simple base. Now for the next accessory, guys, we have the hands, and this one comes with 2 pairs and a half. As you can see, it is nicely sculpted and painted in black, so it is pretty good for poses. Now for the next one, we have the glasses, and unfortunately this one didn't come with goggles, and I honestly thought that that would be a good call, but I guess it is what it is. Alright guys, so now taking a look at the figure, guys, let me tell you, this thing looks pretty good. But still, there is something off on the head sculpt that it doesn't blend with me. But don't worry, I'm going to show you the details in a minute. So overall, it looks good. I think the proportions are very nice. Now, in terms of height, this figure is about 12 inches tall. Alright guys, so now let's take a closer look at the details on the figure, because as I mentioned before, there's a lot to go over. So starting with the head sculpt, guys, let me tell you, it looks good, but not 100%. And I know, nothing is 100%, but still, I think there is something off. I don't know if it's because he has the mouth opened, or I don't know, it's really difficult, but one thing for sure, it is better than the prototype, and one thing for sure, looks way better in hand than the picture. So I think it is a good representation of Doc Ock. Now this is the front, this is the top, nicely sculpted here. That's something the Hattos have been doing really good lately. Now in terms of the outfit, you can see that big belt there, and of course the 2 jackets. So we have the raincoat and we have the other pleather jacket, and now this is wired, so you can actually shape it any form you want, same as the raincoat. The top is wired. You can see the buttons there. The pockets are kind of functional, but maybe half only. Now looking at the other side here, looking very nice, and you can see again the gloves that looks pretty cool. Now as I mentioned before, this is wired, same as the inner part. Now for the pants, those are very good material, very soft, and obviously it will not give you any hard time for articulation. Now the shoes are pretty good as well, no weathering whatsoever, but you can see the details, and of course nicely sculpted, very clean the bottom of the feet. Now this is the back of the figure. You can see more details on the jacket. Now this part here is now wired, only the bottom part is, so as you can see here, so nicely done. Same as the inner part, you can actually shape it any form you want as well, because it is wired, only the bottom part of course. Now this is where you can connect the tentacles here, and don't worry, I'm going to show you a clip in just a second. So very nice attention to detail. Alright guys, so now let's do some articulation, shall we? Now for the head, you can move it up and down, and to the sides this much, not bad. You can lift the arm for about this much. You can move it forward for about this much, maybe more, mine is a bit stiff. Back for about this much. You have some swivel on the biceps and double joints on the elbow. That's a huge plus. And of course the pec articulation on the hand. Now for the articulation on the torso is a bit limited. You can do some swivel, no up crunch because of the big belt. You can do a split for about this much, some swivel on the thighs. You can lift the leg forward for about this much, and back for about this much, and double joints on the knee. Again, very good. And pec articulation on the feet. So you know you're gonna have good poses with this figure. Now let me show you how to connect the tentacles. So as you can see here, we're going to start with the top part here. So very simple, you just put it in the hole and you just need to twist it like so, and it will stay put. Same thing you're going to do with the other top part. You're going to twist it again and it will stay there. So just gonna be patient, because sometimes because of the weight of the tentacles, the figure might, you know, lean backwards, but don't worry, if you put it in a good position, it should stay balanced. Same thing with the bottom tentacle here, you can put it like that. And last but not least, the other one here. So you just twist it, put it, shape it any way you want, and you'll be fine. Alright guys, enough with this, let's do some poses. Alright guys, this is gonna take me to my final thoughts about this figure. Start with the likeness. I think this is a really good representation of Doc Ock as seen in the movie. Now, the likeness is not 100%, but I have to tell you guys, to be honest, way better than the prototype. So there was an improvement for sure. In terms of accessories, this is the deluxe edition, so this one doesn't come with much, only the extra tentacles, few hands, and that's it really. Now for articulation, you can do really cool poses with this figure as you saw in the poses, so I think this is a really solid release. And because of that, my final score is 8.5 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, Manafak Collectibles, TikTok, Manafak Collectibles, and Facebook group 6Scale Media for anything related one-scale figures. Both links in the description below. And if you have some time, check out these two cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.